Hey Mark, my name is Matt Filler. I'm over here in Seal Beach. In this quick custom video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do to bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to be learning how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I have found that giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Matt, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help you with getting more business, shoot me a message back and let me know when we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. All I ask is that you take a second to give me your feedback about this video. I value your time, so now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition: content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing I want to go over is content. Content is words that Google can see on a web page. Now, you don't have your own web page. I was able to find a directory site that has your company listed. So I'm using that as a stand-in here for a web page. The things I'm going to show you are things that could take any basic web page and move it up toward competing with a more sophisticated web page, such as, I'm sure you know these guys over here, one of your competitors. I went through their site. They've got about 1,300 words of content. Studies show that most sites in the top 3 on Google have something like an electrician in a local area have at least 1,500 to 2,200 words. So getting content on your website is key to getting it to immediately start ranking those all-important buyer intent keywords. This is a tool I use called Ahrefs. Essentially, it gives me behind-the-scenes details of what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan of your competitor here. It'll show me exactly what keywords your competitor is ranking for and what your customers are searching for every month, and what those buyer intent keywords are. Now, the first 3 coming up here are the company's name and variations on that. But you see Electrician Torrents, AC Repair Torrents, because they're multi-services. Electrician Rancho Palos Verdes, they're getting traffic from. They're number 4 on. So it shows that there is traffic out there that you can get. When I look at your website, Torrents Electrician, they actually aren't getting any organic search traffic, one for Total Home Environmental, but they're not doing much for you. So the first thing you need to do to beat your competition online is have a website with a minimum of 1,500 to 2,200 words on your homepage, because content is what drives your competitors' keywords and is 100% beatable. So the first thing you can do today is to add content to a website and get it ranking for buyer intent keywords. Next, I'm going to show you the second important thing I want to talk about, and that is citations. Today, the vast majority of people looking for goods and services are doing so online first, and the place over 90% of them go to start their search is Google. Looking at the Google search results page for Electrician Torrents, the first thing we see is the ads people are paying Google to be up on. Ads can work, but they can also become a money pit if your website isn't dialed in, so be careful not to burn your money with Google ads until you know for sure your site will convert. You know, this next section is the Google Map Pack, or the Maps, or Google Business Profiles. This section gets half the calls from the web, and in these results we can see a business's name, address, and phone number. This is how Google verifies and gives relevance to local businesses. So now you're asking, hey Matt, how do I show up in Maps in the Map Pack? To answer your question, there are a number of fairly obvious things you can do by looking at the options that come up. When you click on Manage Your Business Profiles, you look at your own business profile here. I'm going to focus on citations. The number 1 non-obvious thing you can do today to push your business up in the Map Pack. Right now, you're not ranking in the top 3, and your business name, address, and phone number aren't listed in many directories. A directory is an internet site like Info USA, Yelp, Yext, CityStar. And your competitor, they are listed in more directories. So a citation is your name, address, and phone number on places like Yellow Pages, the BBB, Facebook, Yelp, and a couple hundred other directories. So when you get more citations, you gain more trust in your competitor from Google, pushing you above them in the map pack. Now you might be asking yourself, great, how do I do that? Well, it's really simple. We use sites like BrightLocal that will tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on. We can then literally go down their list and match what directories they are on. But we don't stop there because we don't just want to match them, we want to dominate them online. So if your competitor has 50 citations, we want to get what they got and then add 50 to 100 more. So it takes them a long time to catch back up. So the second thing I've talked to you about today is how citations are key to moving you up in the map pack to get you more calls from the internet. Now, the third thing I want to cover with you is backlinks. This is the organic search section of Google. 60% of searchers focus here. You can see that your site is not number one. Number one is where you want to be, and to get there, you need to beat out the competition in every respect. How high you rank here depends on a number of factors, but the most important one is authority. A key factor in giving your site authority in Google's eyes is backlinks. Backlinks, simply put, work like this. Another website is pointing to your site. That other site is acting like votes that give your website more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. This is Ahrefs again. We can see you have your Torrance Electrician site has 50 backlinks, but they're mostly spam backlinks if you see this spam designation here. So they're really not doing much for you. Now, when we look at your competitor, they have 2,000 backlinks from relevant sites. Let's look at these backlinks. There's more to it than how many backlinks you have. The backlinks you obtain work a lot more effectively when they come from strong, busy, and relevant sites. You can see right here how strong the site is and how busy it is. As for relevant, if you have a local blog or an electrician industry site linking back to you, that would be great. But if you're an electrician, you have Pizza Hut linking to you, not so great because you don't sell pepperoni. Anyway, with Ahrefs, we can see exactly which links your competitor has, and we can go get those same backlinks for your business. These backlinks will give you the authority with Google that will propel you towards number one. So I've explained how backlinks get your site authority on the web, and how if you have more authority, then you will rank higher than in the searches people are doing to find an electrician. Getting you to the top is not magic, it's just a method, and I've shown you that method today. So once again, we went over content. You need a front page with at least 1,500 to 2,200 words on your website. You want to have 100 to 300 citations to beat out the competition by a landslide on the map pack. And you need more strong, busy, relevant sites pointing to you guys to show you, Google, you're the authority in your niche in organic search. If you implement these strategies today, you can be number one in Google for your local area. So what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call here at 562-264-5530 or reply to my email, and we can have a chat. Once again, my name is Matt Filler. Thank you, Mark, for watching this video today. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.